I'm Lacey.
And we are Two Sisters in Vegas. Ta-da! Today we're going to tell you some of our best tips for having a fantastic Las Vegas vacation.
Yes, we have quite a few of them that make things a lot more convenient.
And cheaper.
And cheaper.
So our first tip is you should check into your hotel ahead of time. And then when you get there, you can, at the MGM properties at least, you can print your room keys using a code on your phone. So a lot of times what we'll do, we are flying out of the Denver airport. So the flight is about an hour and a half. So a lot of times we'll just check in on our phone right before the flight. But I feel like the check-in button is there like 2 days before your stay.
I know. I'm always curious about that. And then it makes me concerned that I have forgotten when I actually scheduled my
stay.
And
Like maybe you're going to fly in late.
Second. Am I late?
You would never be late to Vegas.
I'm not on purpose.
No. So that is for the MGM resorts. Is it the same for Caesars? I don't even think I've ever stayed at a Caesars before. Not yet. We going soon.
I feel like it is similar. I know I've stayed at Caesars, but the last time that I did, it was for a convention.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I was doing the check-in or not. They did kind of leave me in charge because I knew Vegas.
Okay, all right,
sure.
Right.
I do know that they had a kiosk when we got there, so they had the ability to do the keys, but it was broken.
I see. Okay, so it might be a similar situation with Caesars, but we just know that that's true for MGM because we normally stay at MGM.
So another great tip is whenever you do land, if your room isn't ready for you yet, you have the option to not tote your bags around Vegas.
I'll do it.
You just have to find your bag check within your hotel, and you can drop it off with them. They usually give you a little ticket that matches some stickers that they slap on your luggage so they know what's what. And then you can store it there until your room is ready, and it's, they're perfectly fine with that. This is obviously a lovely service that is provided. It is advised to tip them because they're toting your heavy luggage back and forth for you. I think the average is around $1 to $2 per bag.
I guess like how heavy your bag is, how big it is.
I
don't know.
That would make, because we don't ever, at most, I think it's like 3 bags.
Yeah, for us, yeah. Maybe 4 with our backpacks.
4 with a backpack, but.
Yeah. So just a $5 could be good for that. Yeah.
It doesn't need to be too much. You don't need to go over the top with it, but.
Yeah.
It's a nice gesture to do, obviously.
And so you can do this when you get into your hotel and also whenever you're leaving. So if your flight isn't until later in the day and you've got to check out of your hotel, you can take your bags to the bag check and then you are just a little lighter.
You're a little lighter walking around.
That's right.
I know, we do it often,
I feel like we do it almost every time, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we do get lucky every once in a while when we do the pre-check into the room before we leave, and then we get there and they're like, your room is ready.
Yeah, and we don't ever pay for early check-in.
I don't pay for early check-in.
But a lot of times our room will be ready at like 9 in the morning, so
it's nice. That is nice.
When you check in on your phone, yep.
Let's talk about that bar bag.
So I feel like, sometimes you are flying an airline where you have to pay for every single bag that you have, and sometimes you're flying an airline where you don't have to pay for every single bag that you have. And if you're on that particular airline, that's when we recommend take advantage of your free check bags and check a bar bag. And what we mean by bar bag is not necessarily always alcohol. I mean, you can fly with alcohol in your checked luggage. By the way, we've checked it on the internet, so it's a fact.
And we've done it.
And we've done it successfully.
Multiple times.
So, if you like a specific kind of liquor, champagne, whatever, that you are not sure if you're going to be able to find on the Strip, or if you don't want to go to a liquor store there, you can just pack that right in your checked baggage.
Mm-hmm. I like to pack a tiny coffee maker.
Yeah. They don't have coffee makers in every single hotel. I feel like in most hotels, they don't provide them anymore.
I often feel weird about that, because you don't know what kind of,
stuff
crazy
people
party people would have been doing. I don't know. So I bring my own. It's not, it's nothing fancy. It was like $30 on Amazon, and it fits right in the little luggage. And I bring my little K-cups with me,
and little almond milks.
And yes, I bring my tiny little almond milks.
Make a nice little iced coffee.
I do. I make a nice little iced coffee right in the morning, and then I'm good to go. And then I don't have to wait in the ridiculously long Starbucks line.
True. So
and benefiting in all factors there.
That's right. Another thing you can pack in that bar bag is, electrolyte drinks. You could pack water if you wanted to. You do have to make sure that it's not getting too heavy. So
Right.
always, weigh your bag before you try to get it on your flight, because you'll pay extra if it's above however many pounds for your airline. And another tip is, once you get to your room, empty out that bar bag.
Yes.
And then take that bar bag with you when you go and buy your waters from
The CVS,
Target, CVS, wherever.
Because like we've stayed at hotels where our hotel is a little bit of a walking distance from the CVS and Target, and when you're carrying those 24 packs of waters, you can get tired. And
Yeah.
we are small ladies, and that is just a lot of walking with a 24 pack of water.
It's just awkward mostly for me. I mean, it is kind of heavy,
Oh.
but it's just also just
a little
awkward.
much for me. I don't think I have enough strength for that
Oh,
anymore.
okay. Well, you've
What
got,
the
you've got
hell?
reasons, so.
But if you toss it in, if you bring your little empty luggage with you, put your waters in there, and anything else you might buy, you're just wheeling it back. It's like
It's
luxurious.
so easy. Yeah. So it's always nice if you can take advantage of an extra check bag, you might as well use it for something good.
You might as well.
So on that note,
Yep.
about that bar bag,
About that bar bag.
is when you get to Vegas, you really should do it the first day. Otherwise, you're going to start buying your waters or whatever, and then you're just going to be spending too much. But go to CVS or Target. Target is my new preferred place.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say so. It's a little bit. You got to go across that bridge to
Yeah.
get to. But I really, when I've got that luggage to carry it around in, I really don't mind
Exactly.
going that far because it's cheaper. You're getting
It's
more
cheaper.
waters for your money. So
it's
it's like,
24 bottles of 16.9 ounces for $3.59 as of the making of this video.
right.
I don't know what's happening with the prices, whatever. But so yeah, it's
But that's the best deal we have found. On
it's
waters.
great. I not a fan of the taste of the Vegas tap water myself.
I will openly admit I'm a water snob, and I will. Not.
Oh yeah, we have great water where we live. So for us, it's about bottled water. And if you were buying the bottled water, as you're passing by places, or even in vending machines at your hotel, you are going to be paying $4 a bottle, $6 a bottle, $8 a bottle if it's Fiji.
I'll say, did I tell you about when I bought a bottle of water from one of the vending machines when we were there, and it put a $9 hold
Yes,
on my
I was
card?
there. You were so drunk. And you came back to the room and you're like, this is a $9 bottle of water. And I was like, I think you did that wrong.
It was the best bottle of Aquafina I've ever had in my life at that moment.
Yes. So if you're too far away from the Target, the CVS, the Walgreens, they're also good choices. They're just a little bit more expensive. I think it's like $5 or $6 for a 12-pack of Aquafina or Dasani. So it's a little bit more expensive, but it's still cheaper than buying them singles or going to a vending machine. And you're going to drink a lot of water. You are walking a lot.
Even in the winter, you're going to be drinking lots of water.
Yeah, it's a desert. You need to stay hydrated. You're drinking. You gotta keep hydrated with that water. And
all the things.
always. I mean, I think for us, we're always carrying a bottle of water. Always. No matter what time of day it is, as soon as we're leaving our hotel, carrying a bottle of water.
But you can also get the electrolyte drinks and stuff. I know the ones that we like are always at the Target.
Yeah,
and
so
King
at
Soopers.
Target, exactly. Not King
Target,
Soopers. Yeah.
not King Soopers, Target, CVS.
Yeah, and Walgreens. Yeah. So the body armor, we like those. But at the Target, you can get all kinds of stuff. You can get.
I mean, it is like a tiny little grocery store over there.
I mean, it's like a regular Target. It's like a regular Target.
It is.
They have got
Mostly.
snacks. They have got a huge aisle of the toiletries. So those are, if you forgot.
Toiletries.
Exactly. If you forgot something, you don't have to worry about it because you can just go and get it. CVS, Target, wherever. And then you'll be all set.
Love it.
Love it too. So when you get to the airport, you will have a variety of ways to get to your hotel. The two main ways are going to be a cab and Uber or Lyft, whatever rideshare. The place where you get the cab, it's right there. You just walk over, cab right there. The place where you get on your Uber or Lyft, it is down some really long walkway. You have to wait with a whole bunch of people. So I always like to say, if you want to save money, you take an Uber Lyft. If you want to save time, take a cab. personally, I prefer taking a cab because I want Vegas started right now.
I want Vegas started right away. And I do think that the Uber and Lyft, it can vary on price.
That's
though.
true. So for cabs to from the
Those
airport
are
to the
just
hotel,
a
they
set
are a
rate.
set price now. They didn't used to be that way, but they are now. And they did just raise their prices a little bit, but it's like different zones of the strip.
Yeah, there's three
I think
different
it's only
zones.
to strip hotels. I don't think it's, maybe there's an off strip one, but we're usually staying on the strip. So it's like, I think it's like $23, $25, $27, $31. And of course, the South Strip is cheaper than the North Strip because that's closest to the airport. But you know you're paying a set price. And if you pay in cash with the cab, you will save a few monies.
A few monies.
You know.
I like to save some monies.
Save some monies because there's a credit card fee that you have to pay. Oh. So I always try, I mean, when you first get there, it's really easy to have cash because you got your cash. When you're leaving, it's a lot harder to have cash because you don't have your cash. You spent that cash. So a lot of times, yeah, I pay credit card on the way back. Yeah, and then while you're on the strip, it could go either way. It just depends on where you're going. You know, if you're going to, I usually use Uber when I'm on the strip because it's a little cheaper.
I think that I do too.
And unless you're in a hurry and you want the cab that's there right then, usually Uber is fine.
Yeah.
Uber or Lyft, either way.
Yeah. I agree with that. A little tip for when you're at that Target or CVS, when you're checking out, you can do a cashback option and it doesn't charge you a fee. So you're already there, you're already buying your waters. Let's say you just need a little bit of cash because there is a limit and I'm pretty sure it's $40.
Pretty sure.
You can just get cash back right there. You're at the self-checkout, getting your waters, and you go, oh, here's my $40
Here's
cash.
my $40.
So then it prevents you from taking all the money out of your bank account.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Because you shouldn't do that. But it at least lets you get cash from them instead of using the ATMs because the ATMs are going to charge you such a high fee.
I think that I feel like I mean, this is a while ago, but I feel like I got $100 out and it charged me like $8.
Yeah.
That's $8 that I could have spent.
That could have been
a lamp.
A winning spin.
It could have been. It was a big spin though.
On a lamp. It just sounds like you're buying a lamp.
I'm not
in
buying
Vegas.
a lamp.
The game.
Yeah. So yeah, and you know, I actually did that. So I did that at the CVS and got out my $20. We headed to the airport. I turned that $20 into like $300 at the airport.
Oh.
So that was good. Lucky $20 from the CVS.
So you never know. It could be your winning 20.
It could be.
Or 40. However much you pull out.
40. But I mean, you could go to like CVS and then you could probably get $40 out again if you do another transaction. I don't know. You could just keep going.
It, but then I started thinking, it's like, are you going to be, because you have to buy something when you do that.
I mean, you can buy something for a couple dollars.
At least at that point, the service charge is giving you something in return.
That's right. All right. I know that people want to be stylish. You want to look your best. You want to wear fancy shoes. Don't do it. Wear comfortable shoes, at least during the day. You're going to be walking so much. If you're staying on the strip, every single hotel, casino is farther away than you think it is.
You're going to be like, it's just right over there.
It's
not.
It's not. It's not right over there.
It is a lot of walking over there.
Yeah, it's going to take you forever. And you're going to be walking a lot. So
I mean, what's our normal range in a day?
10 to 15 miles. We walk 10 to 15 miles a day. I mean,
and we're not even making it all the way north.
No, and we're like stopping to gamble and eat snacks and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So it's not even like we're walking, you know, speed walking from one to the next.
We're just speed walking in between.
Yeah, I mean that's our normal pace. So
that's your normal pace. I'm just trying to keep up.
All right. So yeah, wear comfortable shoes. I mean, there's stylish, comfortable shoes out there, I think.
I don't own any of those.
No, you don't. Only boat loafs. That's all you got.
Oh, I love my boat loafs. I do.
But I mean, I think that also, like, sometimes at night, whenever we're going out or whatever, if you're wearing shoes that are not comfortable, I mean, just make sure that you can handle it. I always like assess. Can I successfully walk in these shoes? So I mean, it doesn't have to be tennis shoes. I have like wedges. Wedges are good. Stilettos, not as good. wedges are good. They've got more support. And I like, like a cork wedge so that it's a little squishy. And
You know what
cute.
I've seen around though in Vegas?
What have you seen?
It's like a vending machine for
Yes.
little rolled up
Yeah. So if you get
flats.
caught up in not wearing, but I mean, those are not gonna, you still shouldn't walk 15 miles in those.
Oh heck no, because it's like walking barefoot.
Yeah, exactly.
But
like,
it's gonna save your feet if all of
gonna be
a
a little
sudden
bit
you
better.
realize I've just walked too many miles in my
I've
high
made
heel
some
shoes
mistakes.
and now my feet are hurting.
because don't take your shoes off. Don't walk on the strip
God.
barefoot. Please don't. I did do that once. I did it once. Yeah, I walked from the Monte Carlo to the Luxor. I was really hungover.
That is
I know. And when I think about it, I'm like, did I really do that? I know. It
I've
was
seen
poor
people
choices.
peeing
It was poor choices. I'm not even going
on
to.
the ground.
I'm not. I was no. It was not good. Anyways, wear your comfortable shoes, folks.
Moral
Just
of
do
the
it.
story here.
Yeah.
The internet is made of cats. The internet is made of cats.
Do you want to top
Cats,
off?
cats. Yeah. Top her off.
Cats.
You ever seen that video?
Cats.
The internet is
I'm
made of
sure that I
cats?
have. Yeah.
That's an
it
oldie.
sounds- yeah.
I'm
Back when the beginning
dating
of
myself.
You say was that from the beginning of the internet?
That might have been from the beginning of the internet.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Tell us about something else.
I'm going to tell you about something that could save your feet just a little bit,
Mm.
and it's the free trams that are offered.
Oh yes.
There's a few of them around on the strip. There is one tram that you can get on it from right outside the Excalibur, and it'll take you all the way down to Mandalay Bay. There's two trams right next to each other. One goes straight to Mandalay Bay, and one will stop at the Luxor and then get over to Mandalay Bay. And they do have running hours that aren't all night long, but
We have decided we don't know them because they change.
yeah, they do change all the time. So I
Yeah.
can't even tell you the hours with confidence.
No.
And then there is another tram that actually will take you from Park MGM over to the Bellagio with stops at the Crystals and at Aria.
And the Cosmo's right there. They have a walkway right there to the Cosmo now, so it's really easy to get the Cosmo.
Oh, I haven't seen the new walkway.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, that tram saved us. So the last time our flight was late, but I had made a breakfast reservation right before brunch started.
Oh no.
And so I was like, we've got to make it. So we scurried to the tram, and then we took the tram, and then we were like running across the street.
Where were you going?
Mon ami Gabby
Oh.
from Park MGM. But we literally got there in like, I don't even know, 10 minutes. It's pretty fast.
Bet you were wearing your comfortable shoes.
I sure was. Yeah, so those free trams, they're going to save you time. They are going to save you money
Because they're free.
because they're free. There's also the monorail, which is not free,
Not free.
Unless you can find a free ticket, which sometimes they have on My Vegas app.
Yeah, they do sometimes.
But that one goes on the other side, and that goes from like MGM Grand all the way down to I don't even know where, like literally the North Strip. We got up on that last stop once.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Anyways, so yeah, there are other ways to get around besides of just Uber and cab
Or walking.
or walking. So one tip is always sign up for players cards, even if you don't go to Vegas a lot. So I think that it was kind of hilarious because whenever I first went to Vegas when I was 21, Mom was like, sign up for the cards. And I was like, this is silly. When am I going to come back to Vegas? That was an actual thought that I had. And here we are.
I think that I felt silly because I was like, why would I do that? I'm so young. I don't need a card. I don't need a player's card.
I don't need a player's card. What does it even do?
What
But
does
they
it do?
exactly they do a lot. So I mean, even if you don't go to Vegas a lot, even if you don't gamble a lot, you can use your players cards anytime you do anything. So you get points for your stay, you get points for food, you get points for gambling, you get points for like if you buy tickets. I think like show tickets, anything you can get points for, and then you can get comps. You can get, better room comps. I know that at least with MGM, there's like actual comp dollars. I don't even know what it's called. Reward dollars?
I don't know what it's called either, but I've got them.
I've got them too. And
But plus they do like those bonus features too, where it's like,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
gamble at 3 different casinos that aren't the one you're staying at, then we're gonna give you a bonus like 1,000, 1,500, whatever it was.
yeah, and I mean 1,500 points that's $15.
Yeah, but I feel like one of them
$15.
gave us like $30 of like comp
Yeah.
stuff that one
And
time.
we did it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have like $100 now. And
I know,
I
I
mean,
still have a bunch on there.
we don't gamble that much. I mean, a little bit, but you know, I think that people just think that they're not going to be going there a lot. They shouldn't waste time signing up for the cards, but do, because you will get a lot out of it even if you don't spend a lot of money there.
When you're gambling, there are the waitresses that will come by and you can get free drinks. And you should.
And you should.
You definitely have to tip your waitresses though. It's important to tip them. I don't know how I usually do like $2.
Oh, you're a big spender. I usually do one. Maybe that's not enough.
Because I want them to come back.
True.
Mom taught me well.
Okay.
You tip your waitress well, she'll always come back.
Okay. Maybe that's why they never come to me, because I'm not tipping enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I tip them for water too, though.
I always tip them. I always tip them like $1 for water because it's usually on their tray already, or like $2 for a beverage because they do have to actively go and get it.
They do.
But I had always heard something that's like equivalent to your bet,
Oh.
and I've been upping my bet, so I've kind of been
Oh, so you've been up on that tip.
So you up the tip.
Okay.
I don't know. But it's gonna. I mean, yes, you are spending money at the table, the slot machine, wherever you're gambling.
Yeah.
So you're still spending money, but you're getting the drinks for free. And if you're tipping them well, they're gonna keep coming back. So then you're getting free drinks throughout your evening.
When you're already going to be playing anyway.
When you're gonna be playing anyways. So it's like, why not?
Yeah.
And you can get free waters, free bottled water.
Free bottles of water. They are tiny and adorable, but they are free
Like,
bottles of water.
They're obsessed with water.
Pretty much. They're like, can I get you? They like already have water, and they're like, here, just take it.
Exactly.
I feel like one lady gave us 2 each. She was like, you need it. I know. Y'all look rough. You need to hydrate.
You need to hydrate.
When you're on the strip, everywhere, there are going to be people trying to sell you stuff. And it's going to be disguised as not selling stuff.
This is true.
They're going to pretend that's free.
Yep.
It's not free.
It's not
There's
free.
nothing on the strip free. You know what is free, actually? Those
Yes.
Those are free. I mean, the cards themselves are free, but like
The ladies on
the
them
ladies
are not.
on them are not free.
But yes, there are the people who are, they'll try and hand you a CD, they'll try and hand you bracelets.
Oh, the people who try and take pictures with you?
The people who are trying to like, come take a picture. And then they're going to immediately ask you for money afterwards.
After the picture is taken.
Yeah.
So like that's how it can get you. So if someone is trying to talk to you on the street, I guess like the people who are trying to get you into the club,
I would say there are true club promoters who...
I don't know, how are you going to tell them apart? I don't know.
Well,
All the people who always shout at us, I'm like, I don't want to talk to you.
that I don't know.
So I mean, there is
Because I just don't talk to anybody
I
because
don't talk to
just
anybody on the strip.
figure
Just don't talk to anybody.
if you're a lady, you're probably getting in for free anyways, right?
Probably. I don't know.
So why do I need to talk to anybody on the street?
I don't know. I just don't talk to anybody because
don't.
I think any place that getting in for free, like we don't belong there. We're not cool enough for that place.
You mean my French fry shirt won't get me in for free?
Listen, I don't know where you and I are going together.
I don't know where we're going either, but
I
I
got
enjoy it.
sequins, I got sparkles, and we got fries and hoodies. So, anyway, don't take anything from anyone.
Don't pay anyone for anything on the strip unless you are specifically at a bar buying
right.
a beverage.
Yeah, it's got to be specific.
Yeah.
If someone's handing you something,
The people dressed
Don't
up
take it.
as, characters from shows or movies.
not free.
No.
No, nothing is free. So just don't fall for it.
Elvis on the strip? Nope.
No.
Another one, so on your phone, you have the ability to play games to earn points, and it's through the My Vegas apps. There's a couple different, they're like slot machine and blackjack playing apps, and you're not paying real money to it. You don't have to. You can, but
You can.
there's obviously in-app purchases like every app. But you get free points to play with every day and throughout the day. But as you play, you're building up these rewards points that you can use for discounted prices on rooms, shows, dinners, drinks,
All
lots of
kinds of
different
stuff.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many different things, and I've used so many of them that have
Yeah.
been beneficial. So
Yeah. It's for MGM properties only.
it is for MGM properties
I
only.
have not seen one for Caesars. Caesars does have, I feel like they have some sort of playing game app, but I don't think you get anything in
I don't
it.
think there's a rewards with it, which
No.
is just silly because you should.
It's silly.
You just should.
Yeah. So I mean, it's free to start playing, and you know, you get a lot of good discounts and comps and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten like 2-for-1 buffets before at the Luxor, and it was like on a Saturday, I feel like, which was like
seriously,
which was like a champagne brunch type
what?
of thing.
That's like $60 or something.
It was $20 for me and my friend.
Wow,
It was amazing.
that's incredible.
I know. It was great.
Wow.
We were there for a convention. It was a good time.
I feel like the best the best reward that they ever had. So the rewards kind of vary. I mean, sometimes you're
Yeah.
like, you know what, that's way too many points to spend on that. But you can get free play too.
Yes, you can also do free play.
So yeah, if you have enough points, it's a lot of points. But if you can get, I mean, $100 of free play, that's not bad. I feel like we won a little bit of money on that. But the best one for the points that used to be available, and it's not anymore, is the $50 reward credit at the bar at Times Square, which is our favorite place to go in the whole world.
I feel like they stopped offering it
Because
of
we
us.
kept buying it. Yes, it was only 50,000 points, and it was $50 credit.
But
That's
like,
incredible.
I would get one, and you would get one, and
Yeah.
Sarah would get one.
And you have $150 at the bar.
And you could get 3 of them. So if
Oh,
you're there
yeah.
for 3 nights, you have, if you're 3 people,
Yeah.
$150 every single night. That
That's
was the
right.
problem.
That
Right,
was
but-
I mean, they had those before the pandemic, but now I feel like after the
Yeah.
pandemic, it's not so much. But, you know, so you can kind of look at what the rewards are and gauge by number of points to see how worth it they are.
Yeah.
Because some of them are a little too expensive, I think, for what the rewards are, but some of them are really worth it.
I mean, I have so much rewards points built up, like I don't even know what to do with them all. I did get us cheap tickets to the Thunder Down Under.
Yeah.
I think I also got us discounted tickets to the Mad Apple show.
Yeah. You sure did. Yeah. I think
What have you used it for? Are you
Well-
using it for anything?
Yeah, well, I used to use it for comp rooms, but
okay.
now they just give us comp rooms. We've done. Sarah got us pretty cheap tickets for. It might have been buy one get one free, but it was still. I mean, you're saving like $60-$70
Yeah.
for the Beatles Love Show at Mirage, which is funny
They're
because
still offering stuff
yeah,
to the Mirage?
but it's like all Cirque du Soleil shows.
Oh,
so it
I
just didn't
see,
matter
I
where
see. I
the
was
Cirque
like,
du
'cause
Soleil
I
shows
can't
were.
see anything from the Mirage.
No. It's just for Cirque du Soleil shows. Gotten free tickets for the Tournament of Kings.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, you can get like free drinks at different
Yeah,
restaurants.
there are different
There's,
bars that'll
like,
give you like free shots.
free appetizers.
Oh,
We don't usually go to like the Wolfgang Puck restaurants, but I'm pretty sure in the Wolfgang Puck restaurant, at least they used to have like a buy one get one free like meal. It's like main. Yeah. That'll save you like $30, something like that. So you
There's
can
great
save a
deals.
lot of money.
You can save a lot of money if you play those games. Build up
For
your
free.
points. Yeah, for free. Like
So,
I said,
I mean,
they give you so much playing money.
yeah.
Your fake playing money.
And then you get free
needs to
stuff.
do the in-app purchases?
Exactly.
All right, so those are all the tips and tricks that we have for you guys for enjoying Vegas. Obviously, if you guys know any great secrets for having a good trip in Vegas, then put them in the comments down below.
Let us know what you got.
Let us know, because obviously I always like to know a great way to have a great time in Vegas.
We like to have a good time. We like to save money. We like to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. So
share the love. Let us know what you got.
That's what it's all about.
Sharing the love. Thank you guys for joining us on this
Yes.
video, and we hope that you will watch our next one.
Absolutely. Ooh, it sounded real glassy that time. Glassy and classy.
Oh, that's us.